Hello, dear students. I'm Assistant Professor Vishali Ahead, and in the fermentation technology part second, we have already started with the glutamic acid production. We have studied in detail the introduction about glutamic acid, whereas we have also seen the microorganisms used for the production of glutamic acid as well as the raw material used for the production of the medium used for the production of are microorganism used in the glutamic acid production. Now we will start with the industrial production method used for the glutamic acid synthesis. Now generally manufacturing process of glutamic acid, it is divided into three steps. First one is fermentation, in which actual glutamic acid synthesis is carried out. Second step is crude isolation, in which glutamic acid is separated from the medium, and in the third step the purification or the separation of glutamic acid is carried out. While industrial production of glutamic acid, there are four types of fermentation process used at the industrial level. चार टाइप के फर्मेंटेशन प्रोसेस यूज करके हम ग्लूटामिक एसिड सिंथेसिस कैरिड आउट कर सकते हैं. वन इज बैच फर्मेंटेशन, सेकेंड वन इज फीड बैच फर्मेंटेशन, थर्ड वन इज कंटिन्यूस फर्मेंटेशन, एंड fourth one is your chemoenzymatic fermentation process. So before studying these different types of fermentation process used in the production of glutamic acid, we will study the flow sheet diagram which can explain in detail the production of glutamic acid. Here is the flow diagram of commercial production method of glutamic acid. तो हमारा पहले प्रोसेस क्या होती है, हम क्या करते हैं, मीडिया डिज़ाइन करते हैं. ओके, तो मीडिया डिज़ाइन करते वक्त हमारा यहाँ क्या है, सी एज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन द लास्ट लेक्चर that as a carbon source we use either different kinds of sugars which are supplied with the help of beet molasses or sugarcane molasses. So basically these sugars, they are added in a particular tank. After addition of these sugars or molasses in the tank, the process of sterilization is carried out. तो हम क्या करते हैं, पहले तो फर्स्ट स्टेप इज एडिशन ऑफ शुगर्स इन पर्टिकुलर टैंक, एंड दिस शुगर्स दे आर स्टरलाइज्ड properly, and after sterilization these sugars they are added in the buffer tank. Okay, तो हमने शुगर्स लिए, उस शुगर्स को प्रॉपरली स्टरलाइज कर लिया, एंड आफ्टर स्टरलाइजेशन then other components of the nutrients like ammonium sulfates are there, different types of additives are there. These nutrients, they are dissolved in proper dissolving station, and they are also sterilized by continuous sterilization process, and after sterilization they are added in the buffer tank which is previously sterilized. So पहले स्टेप क्या किया हमने, we have sterilize the media components. After sterilization of media, the second step is inoculum development. Inoculum development में हम क्या करते हैं, हमारी जो माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म की स्ट्रेन है, here for the production of glutamic acid we use Corynebacterium glutamicum. We produce this Corynebacterium glutamicum on the large scale. So these large scale production of Corynebacterium glutamicum, it is carried out in the seed fermenter. In this seed fermenter, sterilized medium is added. Then the cells of Corynebacterium glutamicum are inoculated. Proper air supply is carried out for the proper growth of seed culture. तो एक बार हमने क्या किया, हमारा रॉ मटेरियल जो भी था मीडिया डिज़ाइन करके उसे स्टरलाइज कर लिया. आफ्टर स्टरलाइजेशन वी हैव कैरिड आउट इनोकुलम डेवलपमेंट. आफ्टर दिस all this material it is added in the production fermenter. Then what we do, we add a sterilized sugars in it, whereas we also add different kinds of sterilized nutrients in the fermenter tank. After addition of nutrients, we add the seed culture or the microbial culture aseptically in the fermenter tank. After this, the pH of fermenter it is adjusted. Basically the pH is adjusted at 7 to 8 pH so that other acid formation will not be allowed, and this pH it is controlled with the help of pH controllers like ammonium. Whereas different kind of anti-foaming agent, these anti-foaming agents they are sterilized and then passed into the fermenters to prevent the foam formation. As the Corynebacterium glutamicum it requires oxygen for their growth, the air supply is also carried out in the fermentation tank. Once all the nutrients and are added, inoculation is done, the fermentation process is started, and when fermentation process is completed, the pH starts decreasing, which indicates the production of glutamic acid. Then these product after the fermentation process it is harvested and then it passes to the purification process. This is the exact flow chart which describes the production method of glutamic acid. So हमने यहाँ देखा कि हम क्या करते हैं, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ मीडिया इज एडेड, पीएच इज एडजस्टेड, ये सब पैरामीटर्स देखा. नाउ वी विल सी how what are the exact component. The media composition it includes carbon source like glucose, fructose and sucrose. For this we add different kind of molasses or crop hydrolysates are added. For the nitrogen source we add urea or the ammonium sulfates. Then different kinds of excretion inductions are also there, that like biotin limitation or addition of detergents and antibiotics, and temperature controlling parameters should be adjusted. The pH range for the proper growth of Corynebacterium glutamicum should be between 7 to 8, which also prevents the production of acids, and temperature of the fermenter tank is maintained from 30 to 34 degrees Celsius. And for the proper supply of oxygen, continuous air supply, here you can see the air filters are set for the continuous air supply is done in the fermenter tank. These process as it requires continuous agitation, so the operation mode should be stirred tank bioreactor. It can be done in the batch process or the feed batch process also. And once the process is completed, it undergoes downstreaming process where it includes cell separation, concentration and crystallization as well as pH decrease. We'll study this downstreaming process in detail as our lecture move forward. And these are the important features in the glutamic acid production during the fermentation process. Okay, हम चाहे कोई भी फर्मेंटेशन टाइप यूज़ करें, इट मे बी बैच फर्मेंटेशन और फीड बैच फर्मेंटेशन और कंटिन्यूस फर्मेंटेशन, कोई भी मेथड यूज़ करें, इसका मीडिया कंपोजिशन एंड कल्चरल कंडीशंस दे रिमेन सेम, वेयर एज डाउन स्ट्रीमिंग प्रोसेस ऑल्सो रिमेन्स सिमिलर in all the three processes. So let's study the types of fermentation for the production of glutamic acid in detail. The first type is batch fermentation. Now This batch fermentation, it is widely used process for the production of different kinds of amino acids. Generally, the fermentation, it is carried out in the closed system, which contains initial limited amount of nutrient. हमने बैच फर्मेंटेशन टेक्निक, अगर आपको पता होगी, इस बैच फर्मेंटेशन टेक्निक में हम सिर्फ एक ही बार न्यूट्रिएंट्स और कल्चर्स वगैरह सब ऐड करते हैं. एडिशन के बाद पूरी फर्मेंटेशन की प्रोसेस कंप्लीट करके हम अपना मीडियम और प्रोडक्ट क्या करते हैं, हार्वेस्ट करते हैं, रिमूव कर लेते हैं. दिस प्रोसेस इट इज कैरिड आउट ओनली वंस. सो द लिमिटेड अमाउंट ऑफ न्यूट्रिएंट्स आर present in the batch fermentation. Generally, for the production or the growth of microorganism, for the first it requires some time for the adjustment or adaptation to the conditions present inside the fermentation tank. तो फर्मेंटेशन टैंक में जो कंडीशंस है उसको एडजस्ट होने के लिए या फिर अडेप्ट होने के लिए बैक्टीरिया को थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है. सो हिज लैक फेज रिक्वायर्स लेस मोर टाइम फॉर द ग्रोथ, एंड वंस द सेल स्टार्ट्स or enters in its log phase or exponential phase, a rapid growth of microorganisms can be observed in the fermentation tank. As the exponential step starts, there is immediate utilization of nutrients, and as the nutrient limitation or the use starts rapidly, the production of glutamic acid is also taking place simultaneously in the fermentation tank. Generally, in the glutamic acid fermentation process, the production of this acid it starts in the early log phase of the Corynebacterium glutamicum, and it continuously starts in the stationary phase also. For the economical reason, for the less loss and maximum production, the fermentation time for the production of glutamic acid it should be less, so that our bacteria will produce amino acid in the less time. And the second reason to stop the fermentation process in the stationary phase is that if bacteria enters in its stationary phase and still if we continue the fermentation process, then there is a high risk of contaminants or the contamination. So this process is stopped when bacteria enters in its stationary phase. The seed inoculum or the higher concentration of the seed is inoculated to decrease or to shorten the lag phase of the bacteria. And this seed it is produced by growing the production strain in the flask of and the smaller fermenters. In this way, the batch fermentation process is properly adjusted, and then the fermentation process or the production of glutamic acid it is carried out in the batch fermenter. Then the second type is feed batch fermentation process. Then in the batch fermentation, as we know, only once we add the nutrients, but if continuously the feeding of nutrients is carried out in the medium, then such type of fermentation it is known as feed batch fermentation. Here the batch fermentation which are fed continuously or immediately with the medium without removal of fluid, such kind of fermentation technique जिसमें हम रिमूव कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे, हमने फ्लूइड रिमूव नहीं किया, बट कंटिन्यूसली हम क्या कर रहे हैं, जैसे जैसे माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म न्यूट्रिएंट्स यूज़ करने लगते हैं हम कंटिन्यूसली उसमें न्यूट्रिएंट्स सप्लाई करते रहते हैं. एंड दैट टाइप ऑफ फर्मेंटेशन टेक्निक इट इज़ नोन एज फीड बैच फर्मेंटेशन टेक्निक. In this way, the volume of culture increases with time, and side by side the high concentration of amino acid is also produced. The residual substrate concentration may be maintained by the very low level, which may result in the removal of catabolite repressive effect, which prevents the toxic effect of the media component. इससे क्या हो जाता है, हमारा जो टाइम है वॉल्यूम इंक्रीजिंग का, दैट वो भी मेंटेन रहता है, वेयर एज टॉक्सिक कंपोनेंट्स प्रोड्यूस होने की जो एबिलिटी रहती है मीडियम में वो भी डिक्रीज हो जाती है. इट ऑल्सो हेल्प्स इन द मेंटेनिंग द ऑक्सीजन बैलेंस. जनरली the feed rate of carbon source can be used to regulate the cell growth rate and oxygen limitation, especially when the oxygen demand is high in the exponential growth phase. In the exponential growth phase में क्या होता है, ऑक्सीजन डिमांड जो होती है माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म की वो बहुत ज़्यादा हाई होती है, और ऐसे कंडीशन में कंटिन्यूस न्यूट्रिएंट सप्लाई हेल्प करता है ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई मेंटेन करने में, और न्यूट्रिएंट या फिर कार्बन सोर्स जो है वो कार्बन सोर्स मेंटेन करने में भी हेल्पफुल रहता है. सो दिस इज अबाउट द सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ फर्मेंटेशन टेक्निक विच इज feed batch fermentation. And the third type of fermentation technique is the continuous fermentation. So in the continuous fermentation, a open setup is done. Open fermenters are generally used in the continuous fermentation technique. Here a sterile nutrient solutions are added in the bioreactors continuously, and a equivalent amount of converted nutrient solution with microorganism is simultaneously removed from the system. यहाँ हम क्या करते हैं, कंटिन्यूसली न्यूट्रिएंट्स ऐड करते रहते हैं और साइमल्टेनियसली जितना भी ग्लूटामिक एसिड या फिर अमाइनो एसिड प्रोड्यूस होता है वो साइमल्टेनियसली निकालते रहते हैं. सो दिस प्रोसेस कैन बी कैरिड आउट कंटिन्यूसली फॉर द longer time for the production of amino acid. So up till now we have studied the different types of fermentation technique used for the glutamic acid production. So by this technique industrial production of glutamic acid can be carried out by the natural products such as sugarcane, and in this sugarcane it is squeezed, and after squeezing the molasses is prepared with the help of this squeezed sugarcane. It is sterilized by heating, and after sterilization different types of nutrients are added in this molasses and it is placed in the fermenter tank. fermenter tank में place करने के बाद हम क्या करते हैं, inoculation करते हैं. The microorganism, specifically Corynebacterium glutamicum, it is a producer of glutamic acid. It is added or inoculated in the fermenter which contains fermentation broth. These microorganisms they react with the sugars to produce glutamic acid, and then the fermenter broth it is acidified and glutamic acid is crystallized. This is the exact process of production of glutamic acid, जिसमें हम pH maintain करते हैं between 7 to 8 and temperature is maintained at 30 to 34 degrees Celsius and the fermentation process is carried out. So up till now we have studied the glutamic acid production process. In the next session we will study the purification of glutamic acid. Thank you.